Hey up everyone, and welcome back to the North for the next episode of Battle Brothers Legends on Legendary difficulty with the Circus of United Clowns and Kooks. So last episode we did a lot, and I mean a lot of location busting, and I did manage to find a few more famed items, and I did also purchase a few more famed items. I think we're going to be continuing on with that today, seeing as we've got to go from all the way down here to all the way up here to find something else. Hopefully not as insane as this one all the way up yonder, which we will be back to one day. I have flitted through quite a lot of our money, so I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful, but I'm still not that worried. I'm more worried about our food situation. I've only got about 3 days, and if I had to guess, it's going to take us about 3 days to get up there. So I might need to destroy some locations on the way up there, just to keep us in the green for food. Because I think I bought all of the food in the seer already. Yeah, there's no more. There's no more. I've basically got max tools. I mean, I'll buy one more set, why not? Are these cheap? No, they are not, so I will not be doing that. Let me have one quick look at this. No. What am I looking for? Anticipation is what I'm looking for, isn't it? But none of those have them. But I will be keeping an eye out for it going forward, and there's nothing fun in any of these, and these don't sound very fun either. No, I'm good. I'm not fighting Ifrits. I'm not here for it. There's no famed Ifrits, there's no crazy big versions. Not interested in me. So let's go make our own fun. Let's start walking up yonder, and let's see what we find today. I'm happy for famed items, but please give me some famed weapons, instead of making me buy them. And we're off! Let's see what we can find. I mean, to be fair, we're going into, technically, the wilderness just a bit to the east, well, northeast. So there might be more stuff on the way up there. I guess we'll find out. And any orc locations will have food. Well, strange meat, which is either them or donkeys, but I don't think the Kooks mind too much regardless. I'm also cutting a really weird way going this way. There's not really any mountains or anything to stand on to investigate anywhere. Although I do see some movement. Ocean of Bones. How far are you from civilization? You're very far from civilization. I mean, there's a Necros Antlord, which could be interesting. I don't have one of the spiked crossbows, do I, from the Goblins, which would have been very useful right about now. But I'd say we could probably handle it. It just depends on the rest of the contingent. Ah, fuck it. Go on, then. Let's be risky today. Let's be risky. Because risk brings rewards. Although that Necros Antlord's going to be a pain, isn't it? That's going to be enemy number 1 whenever it shows its stupid face. And probably teleports into the back line and attacks all my squidgy people. That polearm looks... Why is it golden? A royal lance. It's called a lance. Hello. But is it famed, or is it just a version of a polearm I've never seen before? Because he's just a regular jabroni. Yeah, he's just a regular jabroni. So there's nothing really to write home about on that. Oh. Yeah, pull back. I don't know where the Necros Savant is. And until that day, I guess I'm just going to have to be a little bit careful. Right, weaken them down. The gladiators have done that thing where they've pissed off yonder. The downside, obviously, there's a lot of polearms, so that might come crashing into us very, very quickly, so we might want to be ready. But we're not going to get there till next turn, so I guess we'll see. Why is your 4-head? You've got like a 7-head. Okay. And your weapon's almost broken. Does that mean that if you hit me with it, it'll break? I don't know. I'd presume if it works like durability with all our weapons, then the answer should be yes. Guess we'll see. Right. Hold off. Let's see what 7-head is doing. That's quite some movement you've got there, 7-head. Not a fan. Well, that one's almost dead, at least. Everyone else, hold off. Hey, that's not bad. That ain't bad. Just waiting for the moment to drop. Well, down to half health. That's okay. Just riposte for now. You do the same. Here come the gladiators. This doesn't look great now, but as soon as they crash into us, it should become a bit easier, depending on if they ever do crash into us. There's one. Good stuff. Here we go. Here we go. Rock and roll time. Right, now I can get some work done. Well, we'll see. That's a conga line I would have loved for Citrine. God, my voice is going really croaky. That's not ideal. That's what I get for recording a lot, I guess. Okay. Tickle damage here and there. Switch to those. Yeah, you will hit it. Problems, problems, problems. There are quite a few. I mean, hitting head's great, but it's not really doing too much for me currently. Can I flip you to... No, I can't. That would be the ideal situation, yes. But it's not going to happen. I can do that at least. And that. It's Summit. And that's Summit as well. Damn, that's almost a kill. That is. And that's on the way. Also on the way, not bad. Right. Oh, so close. Clean it up, please. Okay, so your weapon still got 1 out of... Great. So it didn't actually break down. Even though technically, it probably should have. Who am I to say, eh? Apparently. Who am I to say? Alright, slowly breaking down. I need you to get to work, because all the gladiators are going to be coming in now. Weirdly, the gladiators are going to be the bigger problem, especially for our Tom. Good hit. Not bad. Break out. Smack him on the head. Lob it there. Unlucky. Okay. Okay. Some danger. But like I said, risk and reward, baby. Risk and reward. Well, granted. Well, Juno just saved Tosser Tom completely. Not even slightly. He's now absolutely fine. Now that is impressive. Well, he's fine for now. That was a 13. That was also 11. Brick's getting beaten up a little bit. Now I need to get Redonis out. A little bit of bleed here and there, but nothing we haven't dealt with before. That was insane by Juno, by the way. Necros Antlord didn't even know what hit him. Hup. And flip away. And just pull back entirely. Fire. It's okay. It's alright. Pull back. Where are we at with this? Come down here. Thank God for that. Nice kill, Marius. Good job. That was just wholly unfortunate. As was that. Damn, man. That wasn't. Power up Juno. I was saying that I might not need to. Oh, I forgot there's another gladiator down there. I didn't even clock him. Lock down. Start ripping through. Break him out once again. Nice. That's fine as well. Up there for next time. Hop down here. Just protect the ranged, please. They were in a precarious situation, but now we've kind of resolved it. Which is great. It's very good. Was a little bit worried to begin with. Tom did get slashed a bit, but Juno was there to save the day. As she usually is, to be fair. We'll take a bit of temp injuries, but it'll be worth it? I don't know. We gotta see whether that turns out to be true or not. Almost dead. It's dead now. Good job, Grim. Right, wait to see what this gladiator does. Well, he can't be leaving. The undead don't leave. So I'm just gonna bide my time and wait for it to come back. Alright, he's back. Not where I would have liked particularly, but he's back. So we're just gonna have to deal. Like this. And then this. Now everyone else can just pile on him. Though it might take a hot minute. I don't think I'm shooting him, but I'll try. No? Alright, okay. I'm assuming he's a bit... Well, then. There we go. That was a bit of a weird end, but generally speaking, managed it. Killed Necros Antlord, which was fantastic. Tosser Tom will take a temp injury. Brick will take health injury. Was there anything there? Annoyingly not. Not even any... Well, I mean, I didn't expect any food to be there. I got some crowns, though, which will keep us going. And I got a boatload of tools, which I'm going to need. Cool. I guess I keep trucking. I need to find, like, a orc place to steal all their food. So we don't run out. Goblin place isn't quite the same. It does have a... That, like, portrait looks weird. I'm going to get a quick zoom in on my own eyes. Yeah, I can't tell what that is. Just from the portrait. It looks very strange. But it does suggest there's only, like, what, 7 people there, maybe? I mean, it'd be a goblin-famed weapon, so I don't know if I'd care too much. But I'm at least going to use this time to recover, because we are a little bit banged up. Let me pull some people out so people can recover. How much do I need to repair? Not a huge amount. So let's pull some people out for a bit and do that. Right. We camp, and then we attack. At this rate, I'm going to find the hunting grounds for Eirock and kill him this episode. That'd be weird, this early on. That's it, Eirock armor. Hell yeah, I would. Okay, camp for 15 hours. Let's see what happened there. Kathos got 1 initiative. Poker got 1 melee defense. Whaleman got... Whoa. What, Mailman? I called him Mailman. Whaleman got 1 melee defense. Maris got 1 hit point. Wolfgar got 1 initiative. Jay got 1 hit point. Asher got 1 initiative. Kurt got 1 range defense. I think some of them are probably getting pretty close to hitting their... Well, not you. Hitting their mark. Somewhat. Yours is probably getting there, isn't it? 8. Yeah, some people are definitely past the halfway point. That's good. Are you still injured? You are. Let's pull you out and plop Talos in. That should be okay for now. I'm going to keep you in for now because you were almost level 14 and I kind of want you to get there. Yeah, there is only 7 of them, though. The guy is a white direwolf rider. That's why his portrait looked so weird. I see. Alright. And unsurprisingly, our range have all spawned in halls. It's exactly what you want from the game. As if you could fire that far. I mean, it was only a chance of 27, to be fair. He still hit me. But I need to reorientate the line slightly so we don't look absolutely screwed. Off, I need to get up there and get ready to do your thing. Talos needs to get up here as well. Everybody else sort of push up to the lines so when they charges, I at least have the elevation. And, well, not Davclaw on my side, but you know what I mean. That was a 16. To be fair, they might not end up moving, because they do technically have the ranged advantage. Unfortunately, by a long shot, you could say. Not that I would like to say. So I'm going to have to move all our ranged in a little bit more. Otherwise, everyone else should shield up. It's going to be next turn where I can make a difference, but man, Centaur got shot. In the head? Yeah, of course he got hit in the head. Why wouldn't he get hit in the head? Of all places to get hit. Jeez. But I'm going to power up my range to see what I can do with that. But I don't see myself killing all of them. We'll see. You're 1 short. But of course. It's not really doing that much damage. I don't know how many more of those I can take before it becomes a problem. But I don't particularly want to lose my advantage on the hill either. So it's a weird predicament to be in. Very weird. Right, off. Can you do anything from there? 32. 32? Well, it'll hit. Alright, just got to weather the storm a bit here. That was a 1. That was... Wait, you just... Oh, hang on. Hang on. Roll a 1. You rolled 2 1s in a row. What are the chances of that? Piss takers. I need you to be 1 closer, so I need to move someone away. Which I think is fine. Let me just move Poker up there, and then I can put you in here. And that should be okay. You're 2 range out. Everybody else just shields up for now. This is going to be a bit of a slow start, but it should work out when I slowly start breaking through them. And I might take a bit of range damage on the way. Because they've all got crossbows. Crossbows that would have been very useful against that Necros event. But we managed it quite well. We managed it quite well. That's more like it. 88. 62. I'll take the 288s, thank you. Stay there. Jay, what have you got for me? 18? I think I'd rather aim for the guy at the back. And so I will. Yeah, this might be a get settled in and see what happens sort of thing. I am doing damage to them, so I don't know if they'll start coming out soon. We'll see. Get ready. Good block. Good block. Ah, used up all your ones, did ya? Okay, he moved in. That was a 1 as well! Look at that! They've rolled 3 1s on Agnello. That's insane. I mean, he's okay. But 3 1s? Really? Is that how we're starting today? With 3 1s? Utterly disgusting and insulting. Tell you what. It's been a while. But I feel like I'm going to need the health for a while just to get through this. Gonna make it through. Right. That was unfortunately an 87 miss. Jay, have you got anything better? Might. Okay, that's 1. That's great. Now, is that gonna bait them? Well, that won't. Let's see if one of them dying makes them make a wriggle on. We'll see. That was 30. Thankfully, that will miss Agnello, because he doesn't deserve a 4th 1 hit. This is just a fight of attrition. So it seems it's been a while. Yep, none of them are moving. I mean, I could go there and miss. To clarify, I'll miss. Which is not good for David. I mean, that was a 3. What do you want from me, game? There's another one. Got rid of his flag. Health back. Come on, just come over and fight me. Okay. We'll kill 2 of them. And so their missile superiority is slowly going down. I need to move Centaur away. Did you end at Bronzy of all people? Ah, if only she had anticipation now, eh? Right, off. You've just been getting stronger and stronger by standing there, right? Meh. Yes, he has. Yes, he has. You need to come back here, buddy. You've been shot several times. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Okay, they're on the move. He's left himself out in the open. Should give me a chance to shoot him a little bit. We pull back to this hill here. Drop him. At this rate, they're going to run away. Health back. Let's just keep pulling through. You've taken 2 temp injuries. Damn, man. It's alright. It's alright. I don't want to charge just yet, because I don't know where they're going to be coming from. Good hit. Good hit. Come back a bit further. I feel like if I kill this guy, the wolf riders are going to run away. And then that's the champion gone. Not that I care that much about the champion, I guess. He's not quite on my shit list. Damn, he's almost dead. Now he is. Now, is that going to make them wee run away? I think it might. So we might want to move down a little bit in preparation. Not ideal. Armor's basically gone on that one. Yeah, I'm getting the sneaky suspicion they're going to bounce. We'll see. Can't get to them in time. They're a bit too far away for me to lock down. Yeah. It's not going to be worth it, is it? We'll see. We'll see what they do. Yeah, they're leaving. So that was a nothing burger. Unless there's something in this location, but that happened. Cut their losses after losing all their men and just left. Pretty disappointing, really. If they have food, then I won't be as annoyed. Yeah, they're gone. Gone to fight for another day. And nobody will level up. Centaur will take a lot of damage. Yeah, I got some spoons. I did get a bit of food, but nothing that I would have wanted otherwise. To be fair, that goblin had a famed spear. So it wasn't really something that I would have cared about. Not really, anyway. Though I might have to camp and actually hunt for food for a bit. And Brick and Whaleman are fighting each other. They're eager, but Whaleman now has an injured shoulder. Which is not what you want. Aha! A place to get food. Assumingly. Let me just camp briefly, because I do actually need to do a bit of recovery. And I do need to send some people out to go and find food. Because I'm not doing too great in that regard either. Why are you hunting an Axera? Nobody wants to eat that. Okay, apparently we do. It was worth like 20 food. That's a disgusting concept. How long does it take to hunt a rabbit? Right, thank you. Bloody hell. A bit too long, I would say. Kathos will get one range kill, Tossatom will get one range defense, Nose will get range defense, Centaur will get one initiative, David will get one hit point, and Kurt will get one range defense and one melee defense. I think Kurt's probably the closest to hitting it, which is funny because he's brain damaged, so you think he'd be the last one, but hey, I don't judge. Right, you've got an injury from just messing around, so you're coming out. Sebastian, you're going in. Okay. Let's go. I need food. Oh, it's changed to several berserkers. That's actually fine. If anything, there might be more food because they love killing stuff and eating everything, so their stomachs can handle a lot. Just doing this for the food. Don't expect anything special, even though we are out in the boonies, which you would... I mean, generally the calculations of where famed items are is the further away from towns you are, the more chance you have of getting some. Hasn't really worked in our favor that much this season. We have killed and destroyed a lot of locations in the wilds. Haven't really got anything out of it unless it's been a scout report. So I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about that. That was decent. He's too far away. Let him come. I think they're one square too far to actually do anything. But don't quote me on that yet. Decent. Well, that's one. That is indeed one. Alrighty. Bring on the rest. Sure, Grim is chomping at the bit to get some kills. So I probably will power her up just to make her feel better. We'll see. Come on, come all. Ah! You don't see a berserker charge that often. So that was novel. Anyway, now that he's gone... 81 miss. Now that he's gone, we've got shit to do now. So, time to get to work. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. I'll take that. I'll take that as well. Did you just... Did you just kill 3 berserkers in one attack? Well, in 2 attacks, technically. I think he did. Which is pretty crazy. That's... Wow. Just wow. I don't even know what to say to that. God damn. Yeah, right. Fair play. Shield up, that could be problematic. I don't think he's throwing him anytime soon. Almost dead. Right. Everybody else get into position. Pretty decent overall. That's dangerous. Let's just move up a little bit more. They might get... Yeah, that was a 36. Won't matter for Grim, though. She will help clean up. And then you're basically going to get your revenge almost instantaneously. It's going to bleed out. Just let him bleed out, will you? Alright. Alright, never mind. Brick will one-punch each of them. Brick will also level up, which is, frankly, well-deserved after that last bit. Yeah, alright, cool. I got a tiny, tiny bit of food that wasn't really worth it. I got some furs I can sell. When I eventually go back and sell all this stuff, at least our money situation will be slightly better. You got to level 15, which is fantastic. I'm going to fix your resolve so it's on 50 at least. Anyone take a temp injury? They didn't. So we keep moving. Not tons of food, but still enough for now. That was basically nothing for food. Come on, game. I'm literally destroying everything out here. You gonna give me nothing for it? It's kind of insulting. Of course, it's a goblin place. So, Overseers, Harriers, Berserkers, Damage Sponges, also known as. Time to camp and make ready then, though our food situation is looking a bit rough. Okay, before we jump in there, how's everything looking? You know what? You take that. Is everyone else just holding one thing? You take that. And you take that. I'm gonna net me some goblins. That might help somewhat. You do the same. That could help, I think. We'll see. How injured are you? Oh, you're really injured. In that case, Kay, come out. Nose can come in. Bit less damage in terms of that regard, but fine. Okay, let's do this shit. Okay, so it's like a half and half thing. I bet they've got a bajillion crossbows, though. I think I'm gonna have to move. Oh, God, hello. Can you shoot from there? You can't. I hate... Once again, I love Battlebrim as I do. But I still think the spawning locations and elevations, especially on how you walk into places, is really bad. And it always kind of has been. Right, we need to push. I'll take it. I will. I need shields and God knows what at the front, because there's going to be a lot of arrows coming our way. Well, bolts, actually. There's one. That was a 17. Need to get a wriggle on. If Citrin can get in there, like a wolf in a chicken coop, then we might have a bit of a chance here. It's going to be very dependent, though. And I mean very dependent. What are you doing all the way down there? This is what I mean. Okay. Well, that's the most I've moved, and I've already taken quite a lot of damage. Actually, that might not be the best place to be, but it is what it is now. Poke's injured, but I can't pull him out just yet. Juno's taking a bit of a shot, but nothing too major. I just need to shake them up a bit. It's not quite what I meant. That was a 10. Why are your chances to hit so high, man? Well, I pulled them out, for better or worse. So that's summit. That's almost one gone. Took in a bit. Not great. This could be really rough. Oh, fuck you. Actually, power up. Really bad. Pull back. Oh, man. This might end quite badly. Throw a net on him. Hold it there for now. I'm missing everything. That was a 14, that was a 20. At this point, I don't really know what you want from me, game. That's one stunned. Oh, fuck off with that damage. Liberty's being struck down. All it took was 2 shots. All it took was 2 shots. That's insane. That was 1 attack. Why have you got such a high chance to hit? Actually, they don't. They're just rolling under 40 every single attack. Actually, that one's got a 75 chance to hit. What the hell? Why? Nope. Let's lock him down for now. Oh, this could be going a lot better. A lot better. 54. I'll take that. And I'll take that. And I'll take that. Jesus Christ. This is, like, surprisingly, a really difficult one to do. Move back. It looks kind of okay, but when you look at it, it's actually way worse than you think. That's summit. Chance of 45, but we'll still break through. Jesus. Mark Rodonis is almost dead. How much are you bleeding for? He's gonna bleed out. This fight is crazy. Wouldn't say impossible, but it's really not ideal. I'll say that. That all shouldn't have really got through, but it did. Yep, I'm missing all my 50s. And now this guy's a problem child. That was 2 20s. Right, that's summit. Oh god, that guy's just there. No, still his weapon. What is your defense? 81, you're still getting hit with, like, 75s. That's unreal. Well, that's summer. And that's summer. Scaring him's not gonna work. Is Radonis dead, or is he just struck down? Radonis is struck down. Right, well. Can't do anything to him. That wolf is gonna destroy me in a second. Unreal. Okay, still alive. Somehow. Oh, fucking hell, I'm missing 95s as well now. This is disgusting. What is this place? Most disgusting place you ever did see. It's a 40 chance. That one's dead. I need to get Marius out. I don't think he's going to have the fatigue for it, though, but I'm going to have to see. And Radonis is struck down, which sucks. Brick's also not having a great time at all. I mean, net him. I can't pull him out. Shield up. That'll help. Right, his weapon's gone. I can flip him. Small victories. Small victories. Very small victories. Okay. Even though he's netted, I can't hit him. Can I stun him? I will stun him. That could be our lifeline. Genuinely could be our lifeline. He's the last one. But goddamn have we paid the price for it. Holy hell have we paid the price for it. He's still there as well, remember. He's not gone anywhere. And even though he's netted, I'm missing him all the time. It's a bit better. Need to pull everyone in now. One last gasp. Let's make or break. Fuck! That was a 70 miss. It's missing a bit too much to say that he's netted. And to be fair, even if I destroy whatever he is currently, there's then still whatever remains after that. Can I stun him again? Oh my god, I can. Right. Just keep stun locking him. I need it. I've had 2 people struck down here. That's crazy town. Marius was almost the same way. But he has managed to escape that fate for now. Nope. Still there. Definitely still there. You guys stay there for the time being. That's another 69 miss. What the fuck was that? Seriously. Oh my god. So, Radonis has got brain damage, which could be worse, I guess, but the initiative is going to destroy his build a little bit, but he'll still manage. And Liberty's got a broken elbow joint, which is not good. It's really not good. Okay, well, I might be able to fix that with prosthetics. I can't fix brain damage. All that. Okay, there was 3 famed items. I'm going to look at them in a second, because I'm just like, wow. What the fuck? What the fuck? Lot of blood. Lot of injury. I mean, they had a hill advantage, and honestly, like, the chance to hit them was really low, and they were hitting me with 80 pluses, which is kind of crazy to say that our defense is really good. Oh, man, field hospital much. My god. Right, so, yeah, I thought it was one of those. Well, at least it doesn't have any fatigue on it, so I can fix someone's fatigue somewhat. How is that a sword/polearm? That doesn't make sense. Well, it's not very good. I mean, the ignoring effectiveness is good, but it didn't roll on damage. And then we've got the infamous Lars' Great Shield, which is really high in durability. That was not worth getting 2 permanent injuries for. But we did it! There you go. You'll get a bit of fatigue back. Well, I've got 46 food, though I am quite far from civilization. But I need to recover. I need to recover. I mean, we managed, but I don't know, man. I'm going to have to figure out what I need to try and fix up Liberty now, because she's not looking funky fresh. Radonis, like I say, I can manage, although granted, how's he looking currently? Where is he? I mean, it's hard to tell at the moment because he's got a pierced hand and a grazed neck and brain damage. But his initiative, are these impacting his initiative at all? They're not. So is your initiative now just 75? It's not great. It's not great, but it could be worse. Come on, let me get to Hawk turn before evening or nighttime. Come on. We're in. Okay, we didn't run out of food. I had 1 at the turn of the tide, so that ended up being okay. Is this worth selling? It is. Right, I'm going to sell some stuff, I'm going to buy some stuff, and then I'm going to see what the situation is, because... Okay, we're on 83 grand, which is absolutely fine. I did sell that Goblin spear, because I wasn't going to use it, and it was pretty crap. I'm going to keep one of the spiked impalers, just in case we do fight Necros Antlords down the line, which we probably will. I think I'm going to need some wood, though, to fix up Liberty, which I can do by just gathering. But now, more than ever... For the first time in a long time, actually. That was the most challenging fight we've done in episodes. Episodes. How long is that going to take? Not as long as I thought. Right, I need... Where are you? I need to go in there and just start cutting wood down like nobody's business. Fee you! I mean, yes, 3 famed items I still need to hand out that noble tunic, but was it worth 2 permanent injuries? 1, oh, great. 1 that I can sort of fix. And brain damage isn't the worst thing in the world, because you do get resolve, but that means that Redonis is going to level up a lot slower. Not really here for it. I would have rather lost like an ear or something. Oh well, can only do so much. Okay, it's been 24, 25, 26 hours. Everyone's fixed up at least. Tom will get 1 range skill, Juno will get 1 hit point, Myris will get 2 melee skill, which is actually much needed. Kay will get 1 range defense, Wolfgar will get 1 fatigue, Jay will get 1 fatigue, Ash will get a fatigue and a range defense. That's a pretty good camp overall. How's everyone looking? All the red is gone, which is great. How are you looking now? So your melee skill has gone into the high 60s. Your melee defense has gone into the 20s. That is bad. What do I need to fix? An elbow joint. Okay. Let me figure out who to give this to. I mean, really, I should give it to Liberty. 55. 56. She'll get 6 fatigue back. Fine. Easy solution. At least that means her fatigue will be better, but the rest of her stats, not looking so great. Not looking so great. Can I craft anything now with what I've got? Do I have anything that I can craft with? I can make the wood, finger, foot, hand. That's missing hand. It's more like arm. I need an arm. Let's see what happens when I create more wood. It might unlock the arm version instead. I don't know if I'm going to need more metal or what. And Tom will get 1 range defense. At least he's leveling up quickly, eh? Right, so now I've got 2 wood. Does that unlock the arm? Finger, foot, forearm. So it can be used if a character has a broken elbow joint, which Liberty does, correct? I'm pretty sure that's what she has. Elbow joint, yes. So, let me just go into here. Craft that. It's only going to take 3 hours, but people can camp and recover a bit more on the way. Stuff I'm having to do to recover from that 1 fight is crazy. Tom's really getting into the training. How far are you into your actual 4? Oh, I assumed it was going to be more. I guess not. Right, so that's 20, 20, 30. Where's the arm gone? It's now 10, 10, 15. So that will knock up your melee back up into the 70s instead of 80. Range skill doesn't matter. And your melee defense will go down to 30 instead of like 22. It's something. Especially because the blurb says, but still, at least it's something. Prosthetics for everyone, it seems. And how are you looking now that you've recovered? Your experience gain is going to be a bit less. Your resolve has at least gone up, but your initiative is now 75 compared to like... Well, that's only 88. That's only 88. You still do more damage overall. I mean, you do have that bow after all. What's yours? 117. What's yours? 74. Okay. Yours? 85. I mean, I didn't even need to ask for that one, did I? Okay. Redonis isn't fantastic, but I think I can deal with it. Liberty's is the damage one, which might set her up to fail down the line, but I guess we'll see. Okay. Wasn't really worth it in the grand scheme of things. It did help fix Liberty's fatigue, but she had to take a permanent injury for it, which in the grand scheme of things, has probably put us somewhere in the middle. That shield was whatever, it just reduced fatigue, and it was very highly durable, so they won't be able to get through Whaleman's, like, wall anymore, so that's something. And that thing I just sold. Right. I need to find something better to make myself feel better about what just happened there. Because, damn. I also need tools. I'm gonna have to buy them. Get a bit more food, and we're going back on the road. We've really taken some kooky, like, routes around here. I wouldn't mind going back out there just to see if I can find any of the legendary locations, i.e. the eirock, i.e. maybe where the Kraken lives, or like the watermill, or, you know, something. Not that I plan on doing them just yet, but it would be nice to get them on the board. So that's what I'll do. I'm gonna go try and clear up this map a bit, and hopefully find something famed which makes me happy. I mean, I've technically found, what, 3 famed items today. Nothing really jumping out at me, though, unfortunately. What's that? No. Not right now. Not right now. And thanks to Agnello, quite a few people have got some resolve, which I'll always take. Also, I've literally just found the watermill, so let me just walk in here quickly. We do all the blurb and stuff. We just need to go and kill the Kraken. Okay, great, thanks. At least I know where that is now. At least I know where the Rashergeist is hiding. Getting that sword earlier game than we normally do would be nice. Similar to what we did last season. That'd be good. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on our food situation, though. Money situation I'm still fine with. Food situation, not so much. That sounds as disgusting as the thing we just fought. I don't think I want to fight goblins for the rest of the day, to be perfectly honest. They've really irked me. Ha! I was like, I don't want to fight goblins for the rest of the day. I found the Goblin Sea. Right, I'm going to walk in here to activate the event, so at least every time I kill goblins going forward... Yeah, what's the plan? I'll take on their forward posts. Going forward, destroying each location will count towards the Goblin Sea now. So that's nice, at least. Oh god, are you coming straight for me? I don't wanna. Do I want to kill some orcs to make myself feel better? Additionally, it's on the very edge of the map, so if these sort of locations don't spawn fame items, then what are we even doing? What are we even doing? Right, Liberty, come out. Kurt, you're going in. Off, you've almost leveled up so you can stay in. Yeah, I think that's fine. Tom, you come in. Okay, you come in. Okay, deep breath. We'll see how everyone does with their new permanent injuries. Well, mainly Redonis. We'll see. Is it in a swamp? Of course it's in a swamp. Oh, to be fair, it spawned me in a perfectly fine area of said swamp. So, okay. But there is a lot of orc warriors, though, so we want to be careful with that. But already, this feels better than fighting goblins, let me tell you. As if goblins are the worst enemy type in the game. I think we've known this for a long time, but every time we do another season, it just doubles down and confirms that goblins are the worst enemy type to fight. Also, they've, like, supercharged goblins in the Legends mod recently. So that's also probably why. Right, outnumbered by an extra 5. There is a Orc Elite somewhere, but I don't know where he is currently. I can't see his little red armor going on anywhere. So just get ready for that. Otherwise, let's just try and have a good day. Hey, he's still fighting, Arcade. He's still fighting. And that's all I want from him. Character sneezing. There we go. I shot him in the head. Good stuff. Okay. Whittled them down a little bit, though they're still very full-bodied and ready to go, but at least a lot of them will drop as soon as they get to the line. Fingers crossed. Man, the Orc Warlord is just going in there. That's quite rare for an Orc Warlord to do, to be fair. But fair play. Can't diminish his ambition, I suppose. Still haven't seen the Orc Elite anywhere. I don't know where he is. That doesn't make me feel great. But I'll handle it. Unless there isn't one? I'm pretty sure there is. I'm almost adamant there is. Yeah, whatever. Handle it as it comes, I guess. Shield up. There goes one. Shield up, get in there, stop him from doing shit. Hold that thought for a second. Lock him down. Actually, just lock them down in general. Good stuff. Try and wipe down as many of them as you can. Actually, stand there. Almost dead. Fine. Is dead. Fine. We'll get a bit of a cut through. Fine. Switch to that now. I'm going to need my fatigue. Hey, we'll always hit the heads. It doesn't help if they've got head armor per se, but it'll always hit the heads. Right. Hold your ground there. Stand firm, stand fast. And you don't die. That was a 95 miss. Pull back one. He might push you around a bit, but don't let him be the boss of you. Good hit to the head. Yep, saw that coming. Classic. Good blocking. Good hit. Good dodge. Right. Ooh, boy, that could have been bad. Don't quite know what I'm aiming at right now. There's a bit too much going on, to be frank. But we'll handle. Net the big boy. Why not? That was an 18. Don't brave that shield. I just got it, man. Do you have any respect? And I think you do. They should disarm them both. Any of them injured? It wouldn't have mattered anyway. Right, armor's basically gone. That might take a while. We'll drop another one that far back. Good. Hit him in the head. Nice. That'll do a bit. Oh, as if he lived. Right. Swing. Swing. Good. Good smash down. That's what we need. Stamina back. This is still going. Still gonna be a lot to play for. Oh, man. Right. Fuck off. Also, word to your mother. Back up. I'll take that. Oh, you did actually throw back. Unfortunately, you missed, but you actually tried to throw back. You rolled a 97. You had a 95% chance to hit with the counter. So that technically would have worked. Coulda, shoulda, unfortunately didn't. That's getting bad. Oh no. Wolfgar's in a bit of a precarious situation. And that's saying something. Good dodge. Right, you're running. Slowly breaking through. It's doing a lot of damage to Erdenog, but he's still not quite there yet with Dead. That was a 9. It's alright. Who am I hitting? Yeah, alright, fine. You're stunned, that's really unfortunate. Oh, what? How much damage? Right, well, 15 turns, 20 turns, 9 turns. I need to get him out. Somehow, I need to get him out. That'll help. That's not ideal. That I will manage with. Come on. Wolfgar's in a bad spot. I can't? Oh, yeah, I can. I can. Looks painful, but stick with it. Stick with it for now. Oh, fuck off. Leave him alone. Just leave him alone. Just die. Whew. Okay. Alright. Health back, especially for Wolfgar. Armor's on the way. He's running anyway. That was a 3. That was a 14. Right, starting to feel it a bit. Not quite there yet, though. Jeez Louise. 95 miss. Not really here for it. Wolfgar's in trouble. And I mean real trouble. Don't particularly want another injury or death today. It's already been quite hellish as this. Fuck off. Huge. Also huge. And again. This guy is not feeling it, though, at all. At all. Ah, Juno once again the lifesaver. Happens more than I care to admit that I have to rely on her, but that's what she's there for. Heal up. Buddy, you just need to go away. Forever. Wolfgar, come back here. Not great, but it's okay. It's alright. We'll manage. Marius holding it down very well. That's fine for the time being. Everyone else just get your fatigue back for now. Jeez. Keep moving. Good hit. Just keep having him. Eventually he will drop. I kind of saw that coming. It's alright. Sayonara. To you too. Okay. Reload. Get ready. Get up there. Down here, please. Slap him. Cut through. He's not going anywhere. Health back now. That's fine. Slammed him. He's gone. Right. You're still bleeding out your neck, but you'll live. As long as we clear this up sooner rather than later. That was a 95 miss. Very unfortunate. Tuck in. We finish this now. Man, it has been rough today. No, I'm killing my other guy. I'm killing him. Don't stop me. You can't stop me. So you won't stop me. Right, off we'll get a level up. That is good at least. Wolfgar will take a temp injury, but not a permanent injury, so that's something. Poker will also level up. Citrine will also level up. Are you kidding me? Right, let's be having a look at you. So, who leveled up? You got to level 14. Fine, and fine. Poker got to 14 as well, so obviously yes. Yes, and yes. Citrine will get to 14 as well, so bop, and bop. Anyone else? Any more for any more? Okay, no. Where's that shield that I need to fix? Let's get on with that quickly. So that's what? 28 and 20. Oh no! I'm being stupid. That is Wolfgar's shield. So I didn't get anything famed out of that. Fucking hell. These locations suck ass. Respectfully. At least I got some food out of it. That's something. Right, I'm gonna move up now. I'm gonna try and go aim for, like, the tundra area. Ah, cool. Well, found where the Kraken lives. Let's have a look. Who are you? What do you know? How can I help? 3 on-hold hides. Which I don't currently have, but that's fine. That means I need to get the least amount, because I don't have any on me, because it always adds 3 to what you already have. So I just need to find 3 on-hold hides, which isn't very difficult. Right. I'm going to move my way up through here, in hopes that we find something to wrap us up for the day, but then I'm going to have to return, because I'm going to run out of food. This hasn't exactly been the barnstorming famed item extraordinaire that I had in mind. It's been more like Pain Central. Pain City, some would say. But we haven't fought the Goblin Sea, thankfully. I don't care about the heavy metal shield. I don't care about the heavy metal shield. Well, found a massive swampland. Not really seeing much else from there. Just want to sort of cover out the very edge of the map. Just in case there's any locations. Because once again, that's the place where famed items would be. But it's not really seemed to be... Oh. It doesn't really seem to be working that well. I don't know if the Legends mod changes the multiplier or anything at all, or I'm just getting really unlucky. I think I might just be getting really unlucky. There's your shield back. And I thought that I got a famed shield out of that, and it was actually just his. But the eirock's there. So, I guess we're killing God today. Not before I recover, though. The hell is a frost unhold? I assume that is just another word for a northern unhold. If you're hunting an unhold, and it only had 5... It was only worth 5 food. But then a Naxera was worth 11. That doesn't make sense. Toss Tom will get 1 melee defense, Juno will get 1 ranged defense, David will get 1 resolve, Kay will get 1 melee defense, that's good. Wolfgar will get 1 fatigue, Jay will get 1 fatigue, Talos will get 1 ranged defense, and Kurt will get 1 melee defense. Okay, how are we looking? I feel like I'm going to need the Toot Toot for this. I'm going to need the Toot Toot. I don't think I'm going to change anything else. Although you have now leveled up, so let me pull you out, let me put Kathos in. Though, a cripple versus God would be... Imagine if Kathos gets the kill. That'd be hilarious. Okay. Let's go. It's God-killing time. Well, I didn't expect to fight the Eirock this early in the season, but I'll take the Eirock armor if I can biff him. Wow. I mean, that comes as no surprise. He attacks the backlines more than anything, so I'm not surprised he did that. I mean, I'm perturbed and I'm annoyed, but I'm not surprised. Well, that's a good start. But I don't know where he's going to piss off to, so just be very, very careful. Is anyone else close enough to do any damage? Not yet. This is the problem. He's just going to zing and zop and zap wherever he wants. Which will be problematic. Oh, especially with misses like that. Right. How much damage did that do? All his armor's gone. I've done 500 damage, but he does also heal. So we need to be ready for that. And we need to be ready for wherever he's going to slam in as well. I'm really worried about Redonis already. He's taken a massive smack. Also Tom. What are you doing, you big bastard? You gonna get a go again? Okay, that was probably pretty huge. Especially because she got the bleed thing on as well. So that will do a respectable amount of damage. Respectable. Right, overwhelmed as well to buggery. He's down to 1800. Okay. It's going to depend on where he goes now. Big whiff, but I'm not surprised because you've got a broken arm. Shitting hell. Right, well. That's happening. Right, hold off, everyone. I need to get people into position here, and also get certain people out of position. That's summer. Also not bad. Don't think the overwhelm is doing me a lot of... How overwhelmed is he? By 4. It's something. Stay there for the time being. Don't miss the big thing, please. It's not really where I want to be right now, missing the big thing. 270 misses. 260 misses. I need you guys to get in front of the ranged people. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, he didn't actually do too much in the end. It's actually alright. Everybody else needs to get into position now to try and lock down the Eirock. How much health has he got? 1400. Okay. Bit less now. Bit less now. Yeah, that's not going well. But I can't really blame you for not doing well after having a broken arm. So there is that. Down to 900. 906. Okay. 821. You can't do anything. You are a bit stuck. Tuck in. All the ranged people just get tucked in. Big whiff. He's going for Kathos? He might. She is by herself. No. He's going to go for more of the same. Not what I'm here for. It ain't. This is getting rougher and rougher. And my people are not in the best situations for this. He's grappled, whatever that does for us. I don't have the energy for it. Can you get Valiant attack? No, not quite. You can't get Valiant attack either. He's overwhelmed by 6. You'd think that means something. I don't think it does, unfortunately. What's he down to? 4, 5, 6. Where is he going now? Oh. Okay. Okay, down to 560. Down to under 500. 353. 279. Oh boy. It's gonna be a close one. Nobody's died yet, but a lot of people are not having a great time. Which I don't blame them for, honestly. Missing everything. 208. Come on. 143. He's on 13 health. Someone bring it down. Please. Nose? Nose the shield will kill God today. He will bring down the eirock. And hopefully, that'll make his dad like him a bit more. I mean, his dad's a militiaman. What's he done? Guard a town here and there? Nose just killed God. What do you want? So Liberty, Wolfgar, Rodonis, Bronzy, and Tosser Tom will take temp injuries. But we kill the eirock this day. Which, we're this early into the season, I'm kind of into. We don't usually kill it this early. And now I've got the armor of the eirock. And we're also back to being a field hospital. So I really could do with getting back to a town. Tenorestead. It's going to be dangerous. I'm going to have to camp a few times to get some food here and there. But I will make it. I will make it. And thankfully, Liberty will make everyone feel a bit better. Okay, all the gluttonous people are not happy with the situation currently. I can't really blame them. Can I get to this town before daytime? And then I'm going to have to feed them with a lot of alcohol. Oh god, made it. Right. I've got some fixing up to do. But at least I can sell these. And isn't that something? Okay, we're back over 80 grand. That's a pretty good place to be. Sold everything that I can. I don't really know if I'm going to hold on to this much longer. I don't foresee it being useful. You know what? See you later. I'd rather take the money at this point. Okay, but at least we got the eirock armor. I'm counting those as famed items, okay, just so I feel better. So now we're on 5. Gonna have a quick look in here. What is it with sickles? Famed sickles in this world are oddly... goddamn. Well, I better get camping, but first things first. Yeah, I appreciate that people are drunk. They're probably too right how much is it going to cost. I've got 244 to be fair, so I should have enough, but it's going to be quite a hit, because some of those temp injuries were bad. Yeah, 60. It's going to take 19 hours. Only 3 hours to fix stuff. Surprising, to be honest. Okay, it's coming up to a full day. All the injuries are treated. Everything's repaired. We've still got a lot of good supplies. We've still got 82 grand. Let's see how everyone's doing. Grim got a melee defense. That's alright. Poker will get 1 hit point. That's pretty good, actually. Juno will get 1 melee defense. Whaleman will get 1 range. David will get a fatigue. Marius will get a melee skill. That's huge. Wolfgar will get 1 range defense. Jay will get 1 range defense. Agnella will get 1 fatigue. Brick will get a hit point. Talos will get a resolve. And Kurt will get 1 melee skill. Still haven't quite broken through for the old training yet, but I think people are starting to get there. Is anyone close? Well, Grim's on 10. That might be the closest we've got. No, Kurt's on 13. Kurt's almost done it, which is impressive for a brain-damaged man, but he's going to do it soon. Very, very soon, so that's huge. Right. How long are these going to take to be better? 1 to 2 days. Tomorrow. That's probably going to be 1 to 2 days. No, it's tomorrow. That's surprising. And tomorrow. Hey, at least we killed God without taking any deaths. That's pretty good. I need to figure out how to give these to. I think I'm probably going to split them. Because, I mean, one of the plays is you give it all to one person so they can just regenerate massively. But splitting them means that you can make 2 people regenerate instead of 1 person. Which I think is the better play in this regard. And I'm obviously going to give them to frontliners who are 2-handed because they're going to need it. How much are these actually? 220 and minus 20. 220 and minus 12. Okay, let me figure this out. Well, that'd destroy your fatigue, so probably not. Minus 12 for a 1 slot. What's that? Minus 7. That's actually manageable. That's alright. So he'll cut people and make them bleed, and he'll also recover from his own bleeding. I think I can take that. And that's minus 20, so we're going to have to see. So you would actually get fatigue back, and you'd only lose 1 armor. That's tempting. What about you? You would lose fatigue. Centaur seems to be the one to go for. Yeah, I'm not even going to second guess it. There we go. And now we've got some other famed armor to give to other people instead, which I don't mind. I don't mind. So you'd lose 4 fatigue, you'd get 70. You'd lose 1 melee defense, but that's it. Yeah, okay, fine. I'm happy with that. Minus 25 and 221 is the big question, though. That's a lot. What are you wearing? Minus 12. Yeah, 13 is a huge drop. Although, you would only take 2 fatigue, but you would go up by 70. You got to 416. Yeah, done. Once again, not even going to think about it. Whew. Okay. So that means that K will regenerate health, and Centaur, who looks utterly disgusting at this point, will also recover health. 84 grand, respectable. One last second, are any of these... Is this going to a town that has a weaponsmith? Vicksburg does not have a weaponsmith. Very disappointing. I might do one last thing. I'm going to do one last thing. I'm going to check the weaponsmiths of the world on the off chance that I can buy something to make myself feel better at the end of this episode. Generally speaking, it's gone alright. It's just that goblin fight was just horrendous. Horrendous. But outside of that, yeah, there's nothing there. Outside of that, it's actually been a pretty successful day. Bar the temp injuries. One that we have semi-fixed. The other one, can't really fix it. Unless we removed his brain and replaced it with, I don't know, a hamster on a wheel? A hamster on a wheel would probably be better. Why is that 44 grand? I mean, it rolled on damage and damage ignore, but why is it 44 grand? That is crazy. And then that's 30 grand. Sit Walram the Liar's Pebble Pelts. More damage, more additional chance to hit. I mean, the additional chance to hit is great. But damn, that would take me down to 50 grand. I mean, this place has got some pretty good stuff. Nothing that I really want, but it's got some pretty good stuff. But I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass. For now, I'll pass. All the caravans are going to a town that doesn't have a weaponsmith. And Tesha's too far. Right, fair enough. We keep trucking on them. Until I find a weaponsmith that might have something famed to cheer me up. That isn't 44 grand. 44 grand? I know you're a black market, but you're taking the piss a bit. Nope, nothing. Move on. I'm going to be very quick and calculated about this. I'm just going to keep moving on. And nothing there either. Damn shame. Damn shame. And now we quickly do the black market run in the hope of something. Something that's not 44 grand. Damn. At least I'm coming back down to this side of the map. At least we also found Watermill, where the Kraken lives. Technically where the Eidrock lives, but he's dead now, so that doesn't matter. And where the Goblin City is. So we have some work to do at least. No one of interest in there. Cool. Didn't roll on damage, only rolled on fatigue buildup. Definitely rolled on damage effectiveness, but nothing else really. Didn't roll on damage. Pretty disappointing all in all. Yeah, they're all pretty disappointing. Shame! At least they've gone down in price. Not that I need them. You know what, fine. I'll buy one more map. What's the harm? Oh, yeah, I know where that one is already. I meant the other one. Oh, we've walked past there. Pretty sure it was a champion, though, but I presume there's something else in there. More goblins, more problems. That's all this game is currently. More goblins, more problems. You don't have anything. Okay. Okay, last stop is Direfest, then we're going to wrap it up. Basically, we're going to have a full circle of the map today. For good or ill. Right, last but not least, let's see. No. Although. No. Although. No. Alright, cool. I think that's good enough for walking around for one day. Although I will quickly top us up. 124s. Okay. And the rest of this is also fine. Although we have blown through a lot of our medical supplies. Actually, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, that'll be 210. Okay, that's fine. How much is ammo? That'll be 250, 350. How much can I carry? You know what? Might as well just get it all in now. None of those are magic, nor filled with anticipation. So we will be leaving that. Right, let's see how everyone's doing at the end of this, because that was a ride and a half, I would say. Successful, I'd say 80% successful. 80% successful. Technically, it was 100% successful, but I do need to take into account all the damage we took as well. So, let's get on with the roll call. So, Kay's on 80 kills. Nose on 33. Whaleman's on 50 exactly, not bad. Ashton on 68, one off glory. Wolfgar's on 52. Centaur's on 61. Agnello's on 90. Damn. Citrine's on 96. Told you it would fly up. Marius is on 17. Brick's on 96 as well, so Citrine has caught up to Brick. Grim's on 40. David's on 58. Bronzy's on 38. Liberty's on 71. Kalphos is on 11. Poker's on 44. Juno's on 95. There's almost 3 people in the same area. Toss Tom's on 26. Jay's on 63. Sebastian's on 13. Kurt's on 37. Oss on 63. Talos is on 77. Franciscus is on 6. And Radonis is also on 96 kills. So we got 3 people neck and neck on 96 kills. So, next episode, that means that someone is going to be hitting the 100 mark. I guess we'll find out who that's going to be. But let's leave it there for now. I guess we got, what? Technically 5 famed items if you're counting the eirock stuff. 1 item that was completely useless, and 1 item which is fine. Could have rolled better on its stats, but I guess that means they're going to take forever getting through Whaleman's shield, so I guess I can't be too annoyed at that. I can be annoyed at these injuries, though. But once again, manageable, and I am just going to have to give him initiative every time he levels up now, just to try and fix that a bit. And he will level up slower. And Liberty, I'm just going to have to give you melee defense wherever I can to try and make up for, well, original broken forearm, but now prosthetic forearm, but at least we fixed that very quickly, so at least we alleviated it somewhat. Man, what a day. Well, as always, if you enjoyed this episode, feel free to check out the rest of the channel. I'm sure there's more than there if you'll enjoy. Feel free to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know next time we're going out with the Kooks in Battle Brothers. Not as put together as they were at the start of this episode, but they're still managing. At least going to that scout reported Goblin place would count as 1 against the Goblin City, so that'd be nice. But I imagine with the Goblins being overcharged now, the Goblin City is also overcharged as well. So weirdly, it might be worth going to kill the Kraken and do the Rashergeist before we do the Goblin City. I know that sounds strange, but having that sword might actually make a massive difference. If you hit once, the lightning auto hits, so I'll see how I feel. Otherwise, feel free to join the Discord. It is linked in the description below and on the channel itself, and come and join the fun over there. Ciao for now, guys and girls. On to less damaging results next time. Maybe.